On 13th July 2022, in what is generally an annual event, more than 400,000 devotees will circumambulate around the Simhachalam hill in Vizag. The event was last held in 2019 but did not happen for the last 2 years due to the pandemic. The devotees worship the presiding deity Sri Varaha Lakshmi Narasimha on the hilltop. There is a lot of passion in this ritual and the number of devotees attending is increasing every year. Barely a decade ago, there were just a few thousand devotees going around the hill. But now it is several lakhs of people. With good intentions, GVMC and the Devasthanam board started buying water sachets in plastic pouches and distributing it to all the devotees. Devotees who would carry their own water bottles earlier stopped carrying water anymore. They expected the Devasthanam and the GVMC would look after them. The number of water sachets kept increasing year after year. Till last year it reached an extraordinary figure of 40 lakh water sachets being distributed to the devotees. No doubt those who were giving water sachets thought that they were doing a good service for the devotees. But on the downside, these water sachets were just thrown along the roadside till the entire circuit was ankle deep in plastic. A few days before the Giri Pradikshana of 2019, resident welfare associations from all over Vizag gathered at Simhachalam and made an appeal to the Devasthanam administration officials to please stop distributing so many plastic sachets of water. We got an assurance that they would consider our request, but a few days later we read in the papers that they had purchased another 1 million more water sachets. No doubt that the RWAs and several NGOs will once again appeal to the Simhachalam authorities and the GVMC to take our views seriously and stop distributing water sachets at the Giri Pradikshana. We have seen the similar situation in the Vishaka Utsav, but the GVMC was smart enough to stop giving water sachets and switch to bulk water containers and paper cups. Despite the Simhachalam Devasthanam being cautioned about the huge impact on the environment and the ecology of the area, water sachet purchases never abated. Cleaning up so much plastic after the event requires hundreds and hundreds of people, and these people are being paid for by the taxpayer. The Simhachalam Devasthanam buys the sachet, gives it to the devotees, and all these sachets land up along the entire 32 kilometers of road, and we, the public, have to pay to get it cleaned. We know that the solutions are quite simple. Number one, the devotees themselves must carry adequate water for their needs. The extra water that they may require during their walk should be provided by GVMC and the Devasthanam and other NGOs. But we know that this water should not be provided in disposable sachets because it is hugely polluting. In the last Giri Pradikshana in 2019, several NGOs and resident welfare associations put up water stalls along the entire route to serve those circumambulators. Clean, cool water was given to everybody in reusable glasses or paper cups. Managing the delivery of fresh drinking water to the devotees is not nuclear science or rocket technology. It is straightforward, simple process. A few days before the event, the Simhachalam Devasthanam, GVMC and involved NGOs should announce that they expect the devotees to carry 1 or 2 or 3 bottles of their own. If their own water is exhausted, they can replenish the water in their bottles from the several water tanks and the tents that will be provided along the way. Tankers should be designed in such a way that there is a manifold with a number of faucets so that many people can fill their water at the same time. More bins must be provided along the route. Vizag is blessed with many socially minded organizations to help, and GVMC should avail the services of these volunteers. Let us determine that this will not be another year where so much plastics will be released into the ecosystem. GVMC and the Simhachalam devasthanam are responsible for keeping the plastics down to a minimum or to zero. We think of ourselves as a smart city. Let us really be smart. Let us stop polluting our beautiful city with plastics.